Hello. So today's Sunday, and while I put on my makeup, I'm gonna talk, see if I get used to the camera on me. So today's Sunday, and I am on vacation, which is great. And last week, on July 18th, I turned 25. And a lot of things changed in my life. It was very unexpected year, and there were a lot of things in my life that I was postponing, like a YouTube video, like a YouTube channel, actually dedicating myself to YouTube like I wanted, because I'm a big yapper, and I just wanted to document my life as well, because turning 25, I realized how fast time is going, and I want to see how my life's gonna be like 5 years from now and all of it. Oh, I just set up a mirror right here so I can talk to you guys better while I look at myself. My skin, it's very dry these days because it was kind of colder in Brazil, and my skin is sensitive. It's mixed and sensitive, so as you can see, I'm applying a lot of moisturizer. So turning 25 and having my frontal lobe actually fully developed. Like I realized a lot of things. I realized how I wanna do more things for fun, not dedicate all my time to work like I usually do, and have fun, because things are very heavy right now, and we gotta cope. So I tried making a video yesterday, but it was a little weird, and I was talking about a bunch of different things at the same time. I didn't think it was good, so wait, I have to check my dogs. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So I have 6 dogs, 1 bunny, and 4 fish. I love animals, and I have to keep an eye on my dog because he's making a mess. So what I was saying, so yeah, about the video yesterday. So I was just yapping about a bunch of stuff at the same time. I think I got anxious. I love talking. I've always been very talkative, very curious, very communicative, that's why I'm a teacher now. So in Brazil, I teach English as a second language. English is my second language as well. I've studied English ever since I was 12 or 13, if I recall. And this is my sunscreen. It has color, so I use it as a base for my makeup. So I teach English in Brazil, which is great. I love my job a lot. So I'm gonna make a video coming up with tips if you're learning any language, how you can study better, because I speak English and Spanish, and I've been learning Japanese too, because I wanted to challenge myself, because it's very hard, of course. All the kanji, and 3 alphabets plus kanji. There are, right, the Chinese, what is it called? I forgot. The Chinese language and stuff. So it's very difficult, of course. But I wanted to challenge myself. And of course, I love Japanese culture. Brazil is the second country with the most Japanese, like after Japan. There are so many Japanese people here. They came like around the 80s, 90s. A lot of them came to Brazil for work and stuff. Brazil consumes a lot of Asian media, and so do I. So I've been studying Japanese, and I wanna learn also Mandarin. I'm not sure if I wanna learn Korean though, but it's a hobby. It's something cool. When I was a kid, I really wanted to learn languages. I was so curious about them. I was very curious about them. So my mom had been, looking for English school for a while, but where I live there weren't any. So when she found it out, like, I was the first student in my neighborhood and I loved it completely. And I love learning about new cultures and stuff. And like, I've been trying to go online to practice my Spanish, my Japanese, and like, it's very hard for some reason. It's very hard to make friends when we are older, understanding something as simple as I'm not gonna be replying to you fast because like the time zone, things like that. It's a little weird. And I don't try to make friends with men online because me speaking Portuguese, because you can imagine how it is. So I've been trying to talk to girls from different countries, from Spain, downloading those language study apps, right? But it's been hard. So I was like, fuck this, let me just record the video that I've been postponing, literally like I think the whole year. It's not even a joke. I've been postponing recording this video for a long ass time, and now because I am on vacation I have the time. And I've been doing so many things. Last week was my birthday on Saturday, so I went out with my mom to watch The Odyssey, and it was so cool. Like, I told my mom, like, it's been a while that I haven't watched any movies that feel like movies, right? I was really missing the practical effects. There are many of them in The Odyssey. It's something interesting, culturally wise. All the talking points that The Odyssey brought, because people were being racist. Oh my god. As they always are, of course, the extreme right in the US mostly. it was really weird, of course, but I was not surprised at all. I think it's a relevant relevant. I think it's relevant if you want to talk about how the extreme right don't have any empathy. Have they ever had? Something cool to talk about. So I went to the movies to watch The Odyssey, and of course I was not worried about the acting. Of course not. But I don't know, like I didn't know the story. Of course I knew about Troy, but not about Odysseus. How do you say his name in English? The Odyssey? Odysseus? I don't know how to pronounce his name. It was really cool. The practical effects were so cool. There's one scene that they go to the island of the giants, and the way they filmed that was that they had these very tall actors and very short ones, and they filmed, using perspective, which was amazing. So I was really happy watching the Odyssey. It's been a while that movies don't feel like movies, don't look like movies, it's one of the reasons why I stopped watching the camera does it's kind of, oh, it's better this way. It's one of the reasons why I stopped watching Marvel movies, because I was hating, how they look so much like fake, because everything's a green screen, even the superheroes, clothing was starting to piss me off, because what do you mean even the clothes is CGI? And of course CGI is great, it's amazing, it's an amazing art form, but it was pissing me off, it didn't change the fact that it was pissing me off. So I watched the Odyssey. I also watched the drama with Zendaya and Robert Pattinson, and it was surprising, and I like movies that surprise me. I love movies a lot. I love watching movies. So when you watch a lot of movies, it's very easy to predict, and of course Hollywood they're not making an effort, into making good movies. So I hate when you can predict the movie. So for the drama, it's cool. I like, A24. I haven't watched the Backrooms. I don't really watch horror movies. I don't care about them. I was going to watch Obsession because it was really cool, all the drama around it, and I was happy to know that a smaller studio was making so much money. But then I was very curious about it, and I researched, and I just know everything that happened. So sometimes I do that. So now I'm like, I don't want to watch low-key, I've been watching a bunch of cartoons as well, because now I have the time. And I was let me see what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna do something simple. I don't want to do too much. I'm not showing my makeup because it's not relevant. I just, concealer and contour. I don't use contour. I prefer to use bronzer, but sometimes I do. Just put it here, like you saw it. I think I'm gonna go with this blush. I usually, let's see. I usually do like a more like orange blush because it looks better on my skin. But I don't know, maybe I want to go with pink blush. I'm gonna go with pink today. I want to see how it will look. So my vacation, it's gone, like 1 week out of vacation, and I still have one more. So I was thinking about all the things I want to do, finally film. And I bought some. Oh, this looks cute, doesn't it? I bring it up a little bit, like up here to my eye, because it looks cute. So I made a list of things that I want to do on my vacation. Do crafts and read, you know, find new movies and shows to watch and stuff. One of those things was finally filming, because I love YouTube. I love watching people, you know, sharing, you know, discussing things, sharing cute things about their everyday lives. I really like that, so I was like, I want to do it too. But I would always say, oh my god, I don't have time. Oh my god, I don't have time. It was, you know, it was a lot, low key. Not too much, because like I'm in college too. This year I'll finally, you know, do my term paper and that. So once I'm done with college, I will have so much time to film and stuff, so that will make me very happy, of course. And what more did I say I was gonna do? Like practice chess. If you guys are like me and you guys enjoy learning new things, I really suggest you to learn how to play chess, because I did learn when I was younger, at school. Actually, my teacher taught me, but then what happened was I forgot about it, right? So I was, you know, teaching myself how to play chess again, and also how to do math. It's not a joke, y'all. Like, it's not a joke at all. Not at all. I was not bad at math. I could do it when I was in school, of course, when I was in high school. And what happened was I left the school, and you know, for my work I never used it. For college I never used it, so I forgot. So I was, you know, again, reteaching myself. And learning is so much cooler when you actually want to learn what you're studying. So I've been studying that, and also I downloaded like a list of exercises to do. And also my Japanese, you know, I use Genki, but I also take an online course here in Brazil. And I want to make a video, you know, giving tips about it, how I've been studying. And also I was like, okay, I'm gonna go out and stuff. So this past week I went out on my birthday. I visited my family. There was another party for my cousin, my cousin's birthday party, because my birthday is on July 18th and her birthday is on July the 22nd. So I went to her party, which was great. I visited a very dear friend of mine, and you know, it's been great. It's been great. I was completely burnt out, obviously. So this week I will, you know, be vlogging and, you know, talking, discussing things. But you know, I'm just talking about things that I've been doing recently. Let me do my eyeliner. So this is it, honestly. And you know, I was someone very creative when I was younger, very, very much so. And something that I reflected about, you know, these days with my birthday, and you know, before my birthday as well, is that we have to have whimsy in our lives. I really enjoy this word, whimsy. We have to be whimsical in a way. We have to cope somehow. So I really lost like that side of myself. I stopped being whimsical. And sorry about my dog, he's sleeping. Oh my bad. Pasaquinha, hello. Look at him. He's my baby. His name is Pasoca. He turned 10? No, he's gonna turn 10 next year. He's one of my dear dogs. And I was really missing being whimsical, so I bought some hammer beads. I'm gonna film how I'm gonna do making, you know, keychains and cute stuff for the first time. Also, I'm gonna buy clay. I wanna, you know, do things with clay. Will be great as well. And I've just been enjoying my time, and I don't mean that I will stop. Hello, I'm back. My dogs were making noise because my mom just got home. So, the dogs are gonna make noise. I'm sorry about that, but there's nothing I can do. Dogs make noise. So I'm gonna do my eyeliner. How I do it is that, like, my eyes are small and, like, very rounded there. So I go up like that. So I do it like this. See? I go up. Ciao, pie! And I just, something that you have to do to have your eyeline even is that whatever you do here, you do here. You do here, you do here. You cannot just do the whole eye and then do the other. It's not gonna work, okay? So I do the same here. So I do my eyeliner with black eyeshadow, not actual eyeliner, because my skin is sensitive, so eyeliner hurts my skin easily. I double cleanse every day, and like, it's a lot of work. It's a lot to deal with, so I don't like it. And with a pencil like this one, right? Like with a very like slim little tip, it's super easy. If you wanna, if you're a beginner at eyeliner, it's very easy to use one like this because it will help you to create a smoky eye, which is the easiest eyeliner to do. And also it will be very easy to just blend it in if you make any mistakes, so that's why I use it. So as I was trying to tell you guys, I want to do just a bunch of stuff this vacation, and I want to be more whimsical and stuff. It's gonna be nice for me, and with one of those hobbies that I want to pick up, it's having a YouTube channel. And I have some things that I want to talk about, but also if anyone has any questions about me, I can make a Q&A. I think it's better, when I actually have subscribers, or not now, right? So I will keep an eye on that, and I want to talk about things, give advice on things now that I am an actual adult. That would be cool. And I want to try new things. It will be cool because it will be like, oh, I'm gonna try this new thing, this new hobby or something for my YouTube channel. I will have it as a reason why, and that will be nice. That will be something that I won't run from. And also it can help me make friends, because it's been a struggle, for real. I'm not lying. It's been a real struggle. I don't know. I've always been very, very introverted. I am an INFP, so it's been hard for me. But as I grew up, and I became better with communicating and talking, and I got more mature. I started, how can I say, like, being able to just talk to people. Also, my job helped me with this a lot. My job did. because in the classroom, you know, I have to deal with a lot of different people. Help me a lot. So I'm very upfront and talkative, and I think that's a good thing. But some people find it intimidating, you know. I don't know. If you're someone that is not so upfront, that's okay. But this type of people who are very closed off, not so upfront, they don't go well nicely with me, because I'm very honest and very talkative. So that is something that happens. I also had this idea. I'm gonna do a whole video talking Spanish so I can practice my Spanish. I'm not fluent in Spanish yet. I studied for like 2 years and then I stopped. So I was talking very well, developing well, but unfortunately I had to stop. And then it was like 3 years that I stopped. You know, I didn't practice, but I didn't forget what I learned. You know, when I hear it, I can remember. Spanish is very easy for us people who speak Portuguese like me, because it's like a cousin language, right? Of course, it comes from Latin as well, so it's easy to learn. Very easy. We can become fluent faster than like learning English. So I want to make a video in Spanish too, talking Spanish. And I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. How do I look? I'm not done yet. And you know about me, I love movies. I love animation. I love sci-fi. Sci-fi is my favorite movie genre ever. I just started watching the new anime on Prime Video, Ghost in the Shell. Looks amazing. If you would like to try any, you know, sci-fi, watch it. It's great. I love fantasy too. I really enjoy J-pop, K-pop, J-rock. You know, anyway, you know. Also, I really, you know, one of my hobbies is learning languages, of course. Studying. I really do love to learn. Learning is great once you actually learn something that you want to learn. I know when it's forced it's not so good, but you know what I mean. And I think I'm not gonna do much with my eyes, just I'm gonna put on some sparkles and stuff. And I really love reading as well, obviously. And you know, being creative, doing crafts and stuff. I can show you one that I did most recently. Just give me a second to put on this. I love sparkles. Like, I cannot like do my makeup without highlighter and sparkles. I love it so much. A lot. This is very pretty. I'm gonna add more. I'm not, like I said, I'm not showing you my makeup because everything I have is very cheap. Like, it's not about having expensive makeup, it's about the technique. But I got like this, you know, as a Sailor Moon fan, I got these, what are they called? Like, let me read here. Glittery Obsession. You know, these glitters from the ColourPop Sailor Moon collection, right? I got 2 of them. Both of them, the purple one and the key one, and I haven't used this. You know, something that I like to do is like I like to mix up highlighter. So this, as you can see, looks like on camera it's like goldy. I really enjoy it. You know, gold looks good on my skin better than, you know, grayish highlighter. Gonna add more. I wanna put on some glitters today. It's been a while because like I love putting it on, but like these Sailor Moon ones, they're very, it's a lot of glitter, so I don't use it for everyday makeup, so not so much. Right here, I'm gonna add more. I'm gonna look cuter here. For highlighter, of course, I just put it everywhere. I love it a lot. It just makes everything better. Glitter makes everything look better. Can you listen to the songs? My neighbors are listening to music. They love listening to music on the weekends, and I enjoy it too. It's nice. Okay, so I'm gonna add this also on my eyes because it's just so pretty. I just love it. But I think I'm gonna add on my eyes the pink one. My friend gave me this from Shiglan. Look, a long ass time ago. I really used it a lot. It looks so pretty. So I'm gonna use this one on my eyes. So what I do is that I put it right here in the middle of my eyes. I really enjoy it right there because, as you can see, I have a lot of space on my on my eyelids, right? So it looks cute. When I don't wanna do an actual eyeshadow and stuff, I just put the highlighter on top, on here, and under, because it looks cute. I like that pop right there. Then now I'm gonna actually add this. It's very chunky, like it was very expensive too, but it's so adorable because, like, can you see, like, it has stars on it. How can I make this the camera focus though? It has stars on it. It's so cute. I really love it. So let me get a brush. This one will work, I think. Yeah. So I have to be careful with them. There are more. There are many. Like there. It looks so pretty. I love it. It has some stars on them too. And they last like the whole day. They really give it a pop. Like if you're getting into makeup, if you have no patience like I do, you know, like me actually. I mean, I don't have a lot of patience too. My mom's screaming at the dogs. So if you don't wanna actually put on eyeshadow and all of that, you know, you're lazy, just put on glitter. It's gonna look nice, and it just fixes anything that you mess it up, you know. everything's better with glitter. Just put glitter on it. It's gonna look great. So this is the look. I'm gonna do my lips. So gotta do my eyelashes first. So let me brush here a little bit. How long is this video gonna be? Like 20 minutes? Yeah, it's nice. I'm getting used to talking to the camera better. So I've been thinking about getting my lashes done too. I literally just did it one time, just once, and then never again. I didn't have the time to go back, and you know, I was focusing on other things. You know, when you're in college and working full time like I do, you don't have time for anything. So I'm thinking about it, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. It's a lot of work, you know, on the lashes. They literally like change your whole look, your whole face. They give you such a nice, you know, boom. They look amazing. But I don't know if I'm gonna go get them done or not. So I'm not sure. ASMR? No. Yeah, I'm gonna finish. I'm really looking forward to making videos. Just but also I can bring some makeup looks tutorials. I really love makeup. Just finish this and I'm done. For my lips, I usually just go for gloss. I think, yeah, just, but you know, I bought this lipstick because I wanted something, because this is so out of my comfort zone. Everyday life, I just put on gloss. I love gloss. I don't like matte at all, but I wanted to try it, you know. If I ever want to, like, how do I say it? Like something more like a serious look, like something, I forgot the name. Oh, damn, I forgot the name in English for that. Something, you know, matte like that. Should I leave it with that, or should I add sparkles? Let me see. But I look cute. It's kind of boring, isn't it? It's kind of boring. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm filming on my phone and like I have a keychain on my phone, so phone chain makes noise if I move it. I forgot about it. Let me fix it. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna put on a gloss. I don't like it a lot. I don't think it's good for this look. This is better, isn't it? There. So I'm done. Now, yeah, let me show you. There. Looks cute. Do I? I should like make the nail stuff like. This is the final look. Thank you for watching and subscribe.